All right, so I am now joined by Dean from Team Summit. Thank you, Dean, so much for joining me this morning.
Sure thing.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, we got a little bit of snow out there.
A little bit of
It's a
fresh
nice
snow.
morning,
Yeah.
right? So can you kind of briefly explain, what is Team Summit and what do you do for Team Summit?
So Team Summit is a youth ski organization here in Summit County. We train out of Breckenridge, Keystone, Arapahoe Basin, and Copper Mountain. And we also have a large snowboarding program, so it's not just a ski team. But it's a large ski program. We've got over 500 athletes. And we train kids to compete in different disciplines around the country, from alpine racing to park and pipe, which is my specialty.
Okay.
And like I mentioned, on the snowboarding side as well.
Yeah, and do you do park and pipe for both snowboard and skiing, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I coach on the ski side, but we do have a snowboard program that offers those disciplines as well.
Okay, and how long have you coached for Team Summit?
This is my third season with Team Summit.
And I understand that there's a big event coming up.
Yeah, so right now the kids are getting ready for the USASA Nationals event, which is at Copper Mountain. It's hosted there every year, and it's really the big event that our kids train for throughout the year. So we're really excited to jump into that competition.
And what is that like for you as a coach to kind of watch your kids prepare for that?
It's really exciting because it means a lot to them. It's a huge accomplishment to qualify for the national event, and the kids work really, really hard all season long for their opportunity to compete in this one event. So,
what kind of events are going to be happening this weekend?
So kids will be competing in 4 different disciplines: skier cross or border cross, rail jam, half pipe, and slopestyle.
And what do the kids do to prepare, or how do you get the kids ready for this?
So we're preparing all season long. We compete in regional events around the state. So each competition we think of as sort of practice for this bigger national event. But we have the kids out on snow in the park and in the pipe as often as we can, and we also do a lot of dry land training on trampolines and water ramps, and different things like that.
So they're just training all year long, right?
They really are, yeah. Even a lot of our kids train year round in the summertime as well.
Now, you said you've coached for 3 years, so I'm assuming you have some kids that are going to be competing that you've worked with for the past 3 years, or
yeah.
Can you kind of talk a little bit about what that's like to see them develop?
Yeah, it's fun working with the same kids year after year and watching them develop, not only as athletes but as people, and watching them kind of mature within the sport, but also just as members of our community and students in their schools and members of their family. It's just fun to watch that. I
think that's something really interesting about Team Summit. It's not just about building the athlete; it's building the person.
Right. Yeah, and we have a slogan. It's whole athlete, whole team, whole community. We really do think that it's not just about the skiing. It's about their involvement within the community and within their schools, and it's much more than just developing them as athletes.
Now, I imagine with the national championships coming up this weekend, some of your kids are probably pretty nervous. Have any of them said, I don't know, has any of that been revealed out in practice or training or anything?
Absolutely. I mean, it's a big event. It's a big deal for these kids. So there's certainly going to be emotions that fly, but we do our best just to prepare them throughout the year, and we treat it just like any other event that they compete in.
Okay, so you just try to kind of keep them calm.
Yeah.
It's just another event. It's not that big of a deal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now how can kids interested in competing get involved in Team Summit?
So registration for Team Summit is open right now. You can head to the website, which is teamsummit.org. And you can just follow the steps on there to get an athlete registered. But it really starts with getting involved with a local club program and that's sort of your entry into the competition world.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming in and giving us the coach's perspective of Team Summit.
Sure.